happy Thursday. It's almost close to Friday. I just wanted to update you on the BS that happened last night. As we know, Danny did not go live the day before, but she got all those coins. And now today, Queen Op is going to get her pedicure and manicure. We all know that's probably from the friendship that allegedly Queen Op only has with Danny. They are so called not together anymore. Um, but we know that Queen Op's over there stressed out because there's something not quite right. And I think that it does stem from Queen Op having to pay the attorney and her not having to pay the attorney. She has a court appointed attorney. Probably the disrespect as well. Also the disrespect to Danny's family. Probably seeing that she's putting more in that's means something, Danny is, than Queen Op is. Because people think when people are taking care of people financially, that means more. But sometimes it's not the money that means a lot. It's um, the actions of people showing how they're appreciative. And by her having somebody else's child taking care of that child 99%, and she has a substance problem, which is alcohol, um, and she's doing it and she has no problem with doing it. She loves Summers, I believe. Like she, would love her own child like it was her blood. And Queen Op is not being appreciative of it. Well, last night Queen Op didn't go live either. And that's because Danny is playing in Queen Op's face, giving her a taste of her own medicine. I really believe that Queen Op is stressed out. She's probably a little depressed between the court date and not knowing what's going on with that. And also, she has Danny now flipping the script, and she probably doesn't know where the relationship's going. She was the head honcho in the relationship. She was the one that was dissing Danny in the relationship at first. Now she's questioning why Danny is flipping the script on her now. Playing the same game that she used to play with her. But see, that's how the tables usually turn anyways. People do you wrong, and then when it comes on them, they don't know how to take it. Queen Op was saying that she hadn't showered for 3 days and she's gonna continue to keep on the same stuff and continue to do what she's doing. But sometimes, that's not a sign of, well, I'm in the house and I'm laxy daisy and I'm just not gonna, bathe. That's a sign of, in a lot of cases, my relationship is going sour. I'm depressed. I can't believe that the tables have turned on me with a not so good looking chick on the eyes. I'm a dime piece. How could she do this to me? It can happen to the best of us. It doesn't matter how you look. Remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what I might think looks good, you might not. So Queen Op should really get up off of looks because that's superficial. So supposedly she's supposed to be going to get her nails and her pedicure, and she's supposed to be going live today so she could put her install in for court tomorrow. So we're gonna see how that goes. I don't hear any mention of the $5 that I'm quite sure people did send for the meet and greet with Summer. That could probably just be a money grab. You might not even see Summer on that live that she does today. I could be wrong, but we can't give somebody the benefit of the doubt that's always not, you know, um, giving us the benefits. You pay for a service, and half the time it might take her a week or two just to do, live. And when she gets on the live, she's begging. So, we have to just sit back and watch, see how it plays out. In my eyes, Danny is no better for sure than Queen Op because I cannot believe that she pulled that stunt and got that money for that private live she didn't do. And I'll put some money on it. That money went to Queen Op getting her nails and pedicure done for court for Friday. I'll put some money on it. because and I think that's the reason why she threw it up in her story, how she's so spoiled because she was going basically to pamper herself, do her day. And she mentioned that she was getting her nails and stuff done. And I'm quite sure Danny gave her that money. I'm quite sure Danny may even have put her up to, um, you know, give me $10 and I'll do a tell all and expose Queen Op. You just never know with these two. But there is definitely something going on. And I don't even think that Danny has been staying at the house or the motel or wherever they're currently living at. It appears that she's not living in the apartment that she was living in a couple of weeks ago. It appears that she's in a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, and you know, she's just all over the place, and I don't understand why. Part of me is not trying to think negative, but I'm also thinking maybe she knows more than what she's telling us, and maybe I'm saying just maybe T is not in that apartment because maybe her paid lawyer announced, gave her a call and announced some information that came across her desk of some changes of the case, and maybe the paid lawyer told her maybe you should pack up and live like in a motel hotel somewhere or with family because you don't want to lose it all, because if you in fact are looking at jail time, they might not take you in on Friday, but if it's heading towards you doing a little bit of time for the crime on Michelle, you know, you are going to lose everything. So you might as well just pack up, go live with friends and family. And that's not the case with Queen Op. She don't have friends and family that she's close to that she would do that with. So the next best thing for her would be in a motel or a hotel. We eventually supporters, and then supporters that don't care if she goes live or not. They just care that she probably keeps in contact with them over the phone, in private. They probably will fund her as far as putting her up in these motels and hotels, making sure that her and Danny and the baby eat. So there's a lot of things going on, but when you're dealing with someone who's a narcissist and they lie about everything, because if they tell you the truth, you'll know everything and then they won't be important, and they're in fear of that, you just sometimes have to just sit back and watch, because whatever is done in the dark always comes to the light. And we always, every time Queen Op gets out here and starts making up lies, we always figure it out. She always puts her foot in her mouth. So, like always, allow her time to put her foot in her mouth and sit back and watch at the train wreck, and then you can make your decision from there whether or not you want to continue to support watching this BS. And this goes out to the supporters, because you guys be hearing these lies too. So you got a decision to make: to sit back and watch this BS play itself out. You have a choice to do that, or you have a choice to sit around, because you're probably just like Queen Op, and this goes to the supporters, and watch her. Maybe in your mind you'll be thinking you're learning something from it, which we already know learning anything from Queen Op is going to cost you to get your door kicked in. That's a lesson you're going to learn, and be in court with a co-defendant for doing something that's that's morally inhumane to a human being that it wasn't even a threat to you in the first place, and now you have legal troubles behind it. So make it make sense.